He's being called the hero mayor of Milwaukee. On Saturday, August 15th, Tom Barrett was leaving the Wisconsin State Fair with his family when he heard a woman holding a baby scream for help. He started to call 911 when the man threatening the woman turned and started to attack him with a metal pipe. He broke the mayor's hand and knocked out several teeth. The mayor's niece managed to call 911.
My uncle just tried to step in, and the guy took a stick to him and hit him over the head, and he's bleeding all over the place. We need an ambulance.
Joining us from Milwaukee for their first exclusive national interview is Mayor Tom Barrett and his niece, Molly Flood. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mayor Barrett, let me begin with you. How are you feeling? How's your hand? How are your teeth?
Well, I just got some new teeth, and I'll get some more new teeth in the next couple of weeks. And my hand it's on the mend. It's still pretty badly fractured, and they said it's going to be 10 to 12 weeks before we really know what range of motion I'll have with particularly two of the fingers. But we're on the mend, and I feel good about that.
Well, your spirit sounds great, and you look great. Take me through what happened that night. So you hear a woman screaming for help. What made you jump in?
Well, my two daughters and Molly were with me, as well as my sister, and we all heard the woman screaming, "Call 911, call 911." And so instinctively, I just took out my phone and started calling 911. That's when the young man just jumped out of nowhere, grabbed the phone, started stomping on it. And as I said, things got very, very ugly after that, very, very quickly. Fortunately, my sister had taken my two daughters across the street when she saw how bad it was going to be. Fortunately for me, Molly, my niece, stayed back, and she was able to, I think, really save my life by calling 911 as he stood there hitting me, because that irritated him so much he had to stop hitting me.
Well, Molly, let me turn to you. You saw what happened to your uncle when he called 911, but you called 911 anyway. Were you fearful? Tell me what you were doing and feeling and thinking.
I think at that point, adrenaline had just sort of taken over, and I just said something needs to be done, and if he's going to come after me, he's going to come after me, you know. But at that point, it was as though there wasn't anything else that I could do. I said I wasn't going to go after him, so I just figured the best thing that I could do was try and distract him and stop him from hitting my uncle. So I just started screaming, I'm going to call 911, and I hoped that was.
And I think that helped. I'm very thankful she did that.
Yeah, exactly. You are a brave young lady. It must run in the family. Mayor Barrett, let me turn back to you because you've garnered quite a reaction. There are T-shirts being sold that say, "Our mayor is no cream puff." You've been called a hero. You even got a call from the President of the United States. What has the aftermath been like for you?
Well, I think what has pleased me the most is there's been a real outpouring of support for me. As I said, even my 16-year-old son was surprised I had friends. And people have just been wonderful. And I think they appreciate the fact that somebody stepped forward. But I think it also, for me as a mayor, it highlights the issue of domestic violence, because that's really what this was. It was an issue of domestic violence, and it shows you how explosive that issue can be.
In the final seconds, there are rumblings that you may run for governor of Wisconsin. And just days ago, the current governor said he's not going to seek re-election. Any interest in making an announcement on our show this morning?
Well, right now I'm trying to mend myself and get mended, and we've got a big budget coming up. So we've got plenty of time to think about that. And I'm thankful to be able to be sitting here talking to you, to be honest with you.
We wish you the best of luck. Mayor Tom Barrett, Molly Flood, thank you both.
Thanks, Julie.